1 in 4 bankruptcies in Europe happen because of late payments. How can the European Commission reverse this trend?
If stores don't pay on time, we have to take the risk to launch our production or not. It also has repercussions on our stress levels.
Hello and welcome to Business Planet. Late payments can be hugely problematic for entrepreneurs, causing problems with salaries, investment and cash flow, to say nothing of the emotional toll. Let's find out more. The price of late payments, and that's payments by businesses and public authorities, is massive. The annual cost to the European economy is more than the entire GDP of Finland. Fashion designer Caroline Dart runs a clothing business in France.
We create regular small capsule collections which are designed by me. We are now starting to develop the B2B, which is where we are selling to boutiques. It's a new strategy with its strong points and also its points which are less easy to manage. If a store decides not to pay, you know, we have a problem on our hands. And if that's multiplied across 10 stores, then it really does become difficult, stressful. You know, when you're working on an entrepreneurial venture, there is no guarantee that you're going to get a salary at the end of the month. You know, that's the big difference. And so it takes a lot more time and effort to sort of claw back that money. So if you knew that in any case, after 30 days, the invoice would be paid, that would, change radically. Certainly for our stress levels, our capacity to sleep.
This is not supposed to happen. 23 years ago, Europe introduced rules to protect creditors, especially small businesses. Retail, construction and the food supply chain are the sectors worst affected. Chasing late payments costs European businesses €270 billion a year, and there's a domino effect. Every late payment causes another 4. The Late Payments Directive says public authorities should pay within 30 days. But businesses can have up to 60 days to settle their debts. Companies are entitled to interest on late payments. The revised European directive will promote a culture of prompt payments, tackle abusive contractual practices, and empower small businesses to protect their rights. Proposals will be published later in September, which will then be debated by the European Parliament. Perhaps unsurprisingly, smaller businesses are hardest hit. Secretary-General Veronique Willems of SME United explains why.
When you produce products or you deliver services and you don't get a payment when you provide those services to your customers, that has an impact on your working capital.
The Commission's revising the Late Payments Directive. What are you hoping will be in the new version?
We want to see for sure a cap on the payment period. So 30 to 60 days maximum is our request for business to business and business to government, so for both. Secondly, that would also tackle the current concept of grossly unfair, which is very vague.
Construction is the sector most impacted by late payments. The European Builders Confederation represents construction SMEs and craftspeople in Europe. Secretary-General Fernandez Sicchos Jimenez told me why long value chains in construction lead to problems for those at the end of the chain.
Sometimes there is a mismatch with the fact that the main contractor, usually bigger economic operators, to wait for the whole project to be delivered in order to pay the different actors that were active on the project. And this creates an imbalance of power.
The European Green Deal, with its solar targets and green bills, means the construction sector is under pressure to deliver.
To get into a greener way of doing construction, you need to invest either in more people or in innovation. And that is something that is killed in the egg because of the late payment situation.
COVID, Brexit, the war in Ukraine, European businesses have been battered over recent years. An effective revision of the Late Payments Directive could be a step towards a more secure future. See you next time on Business Planet.